Yes, yes. Big up to the people in the building. Sharks and Cannons, man like Onome, man like Waffle Don in the building, man. How am I sounding? How am I sounding, Onome? I'm sounding all right?
You sound a bit low, but yeah, it's manageable. I
Low.
wonder if everybody can hear you clearly or low. That's all. Just has to
Yeah,
check.
I try to turn the mic up a little bit, but I don't know. What about now? Everything sound good? Sound better?
Yeah,
What about now?
yeah,
Is everything better?
yeah,
That's better, yeah?
yeah.
All right, cool, cool. Anyway, big up to Onome, man. Onome is on his travels at the moment, out there in the hot Africa, Nigeria, doing his thing. You know what I'm saying, man? What's the time difference over there? What is it, 7, 8
Just
o'clock
one
now?
hour, 1 hour, 1 hour ahead
1
of
hour,
you.
yes, 8 o'clock. Yeah, man. Boy, how's things been going, man? How you been, man? Ain't
I've been
spoken to
good,
you
man.
in a
Things have
while.
been things have been smooth, you know. Just
I hear it.
chilling,
I hear it. I hear it.
just
I hear it.
chilling, enjoying some sun, you know, getting
I
that
hear
good
it.
skin.
I hear it, man. I hear it. Yeah, man. So might as well just get into everything now, innit? Do you know what I mean? Obviously, we spoke earlier through the messages and stuff, innit? Because I wanted to do a show in it. I thought, you know what? It's gonna be probably a long time before we do a next show in it. So let's just do a show now in it. Just you know what I mean? Because it's not one of them ones where if a team's losing or winning or draw, it don't matter, bro. Yeah, we talk football, we analyze football if and when
Yeah,
in it. And one of them ones there, man. But you know what? Fair play to you, man. Good win against Liverpool yesterday. Doku
um,
cooking. Haaland, obviously, don't need to say too much about him. We know what he's about as well. Shout out to Gonzalez as well. Doing well. You know, no one's even speaking about Rodri now for City at the moment. You've had some tough times. You've gone through some tough times early in the season, but it looks like you're turning things around at the moment. Give us a little bit of a summary of how your season's going, and obviously, you know what I mean, talk about the Liverpool game and stuff.
I mean, we say tough times. We've had 3 defeats and 1 draw, I believe. I mean, go back to other seasons. That's pretty much how we start seasons. But obviously, I guess people are more talking about the way we're playing. That's why
Mm.
how we're conceding goals, obviously. But we're the second best defense in the league. Do you understand? We've only conceded 8 goals. Arsenal's conceded 5 now. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So it's kind of evening up
Mm.
a little bit, and it will even up eventually. But yeah, start of season, new team, new formation, new ways of playing, new players in. Everyone just kind of learning and trying to get off the marks, you know. But Gonzalez, to be fair, has been cooking for quite some weeks now. To be honest, um,
I know that.
he's one of them players that
So go on, go on.
he's not a pretty footballer. You see him in the tunnel coming out. His shirt is like this. Kind of. He's got Vaseline here, and so he's ready to work. He's ready to dog. He's ready to graft. Do you understand? Be like
Mm.
Bernardo. Bernardo's ready to graft. You know what I mean? They're not pretty footballers. They're ready to do the work. So, and Pep mentioned that he's very coachable and that. So he's listening from everyone. He's learning from everyone. He's been very good. Do you understand? He he he's quickly noticed that he doesn't have as much time on the ball that he thinks sometimes. So now he keeps it even more simpler when he needs to keep it simple. But if you notice him, it's almost like he refuses to pass the ball sideways or backwards. He would do that turn and would just burst out a little bit and just pass the ball forward. He's always trying to pass the ball forward. He's always trying to break the lines. And obviously the pattern now is we've got 2 players that are in between the lines all the time, which is Cherky and Phil Foden. So it's pretty much get the ball to them in whatever tight space they're in. So the team is playing well. The formation, Pep's come up with a new formation under people's noses. I don't even think anybody even clocks or anybody even knows what formation he plays because Doku's not really out wide all the time. It's not hugging the touchline like before, where Pep says his wingers needs to hug the touchline. He's coming inside. So you got these 3 players just behind Haaland that are all inside kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's a weird kind of formation. But then when Doku needs to go wide, he goes wide. When Cherky needs to go wide, he goes wide. Or Bernardo goes wide.
I've clocked that actually. I clocked that yesterday because what Doku was doing is he was inverting inside, but then did you? I don't know if you saw in the first half, Doku was on the right for a second, and then he went back over to the left, and then when he was receiving the ball from deep, he would come through the center. So I don't know what type of thing you got was.
This is the big debate they've been having about Jack Grealish. Oh, Pep destroyed Jack Grealish. Pep never gave him any freedom. Or Pep this or Pep this or Pep this. Well, do you see what's happening right now? Do you understand? And Pep has always said, do you understand, that he gives players freedom. So is all these media and whatever try to make it seem like Pep is so rigid and he wants this and he wants that. Well, Doku's got the freedom of the frigging entire world right now. Foden has got the freedom of the entire world. Cherky's got the freedom. From that back. So what Pep has done is like, I love Bernardo in that position because Bernardo, will work the hardest in the team.
Yeah.
He will work hard. He will inspire the team with his work rate. Yeah, he's the captain that runs the most. So when you see your captain running like that, you're going to follow. Pep's not stupid, he's smart. Bernardo being captain, he knows what Bernardo brings, and he knows that if Bernardo is holding the armband as well, it will give him that extra motivation to work even harder than he normally does, and the team will just follow. So Bernardo is just running everywhere and just working hard, and he is decent. I don't even think Bernardo gave the ball away yesterday. He is decent on the ball as well. Do you understand? So he's got those two protecting the defenders because when we got these so many attacking players, we've got Haaland, Cherky, Foden, and Doku. All three of them can't defend to save their life. So we need those two there to really help out the defense, and then they can come in and chip in the defending parts when they can. Do you understand? So it's really giving them the freedom of the world to really create for Haaland to score. And that's why you see Haaland scoring so many goals, because whenever those three get the ball, either Doku's running down the left and taking players on and crossing, or Cherky is looking to play a through ball, or Phil Foden is turning and playing a through ball. That's why Haaland is having the best time. But the team looks good. I enjoy watching them as always anyway. I said from the beginning that I think we're going to win the league, and I will always say that no matter what. Do you know what I mean? No matter what, I always say
the same thing every season. But in terms of, like, obviously, you lot played Liverpool yesterday, innit? And Liverpool, they don't look a shell of what they looked like last season. You know, and that's not to take anything away from your performance yesterday, but it's almost like you lot buoyed them yesterday. Do you know what I'm saying? You absolutely buoyed Liverpool yesterday. It's almost like you've taken them out of the title race, because that's their fifth defeat now.
Do you remember me telling you a long time ago that Liverpool are not in the title race? I said it on this show. I said it on this show as well. And I've messaged you privately to say Liverpool are not in the title race. I told you long, and you was like, no one's actually clocked that. It's just that you're the first person I'm hearing that is saying is between us and you. The reason I said that is when Alisson got injured, I said that's it. They're finished. You cannot tell me that a keeper's gonna come and replace Alisson and be the same as him. That's a big player. That's a big keeper to take out your team. Yeah. Because in times like this, in times like the tough times, Alisson bails them out a lot of the times.
Yeah.
Alisson keeps that clean sheet for them to go and win 1-0. Remember the beginning of the season? First 5 games, they were winning 1-0. Last minute goal. Here and there. Because Alisson is keeping them out.
Yeah.
And that's what Donnarumma is doing for us right now, where we know that, you know what, the odd shots, the odd whatever you get to strike, it's not going to go in. Do you understand? Because Donnarumma's there. You know, so when Alisson got injured, I said, bro, Liverpool are not in this title race. And they've lost 5 games now. The problem with losing 5 games is this. There is no guarantee that you're not going to lose anymore. There is no guarantee that you're not going to drop any more points between 11 games and 38 games. This is what happened to us the COVID season when Liverpool won the league. We dropped too many points at the beginning. Our slow starts wasn't so slow anymore. It was now like, it was crazy now. You understand? So when you drop that many points at the beginning
there, just there, and then sorry to cut you. Let me ask you a question. Yeah, then do you think that you're going to drop more points throughout the season? Because I believe you will, and I believe we will also.
Of course.
I don't think you can lose more than 5 games to win this title this season.
Of course. I think we're going to drop points. But if you look at the next 4 games, I've just put in my group chat just now. If you look at Arsenal's next 4 games and our next 4 games,
yeah, you got easy games.
We could be top by the end of those 4 games, or we could be a point behind you.
Yeah,
literally, because Newcastle is not the Newcastle of before. I'm not worried about Newcastle fixture going up there now.
Brother, everyone's saying Newcastle's going to be difficult for you, man. You man slapped them. People forget you slapped them twice last season.
No,
people forget that, and that was in your worst.
And right now they're having a terrible time. So I'm not even fearing. And that on paper, that seems to be the hardest fixtures for us in the next 4.
Big up to BBK as well, sports as well, yeah. Definitely.
And your next 4, you got Spurs at home, London derby. You've got Chelsea away, London derby. You've got Brentford at home, London derby. Then you got Aston Villa away, which is always a tough fixture for you anyway. So out of those 4 fixtures, I can't see you getting all 12 points. It's not possible.
No.
I think the next 4 fixtures we'll get more points than you. So we'll either close the gap or we'll go top of you.
Right. Let me just say something quickly, yeah. This draw doesn't determine Arsenal's season, yeah. You have to put respect on what we've done in the last 8 to 9 games. Yeah?
We'll come to that.
I think we won about 10 games. Forget about the not conceding thing. I'm not really bothered about that. But our record has been good. Yeah, all right, we've drawn against Southampton, yeah. But we've only lost 1 game this season. We've only lost 1 game, and that was to Liverpool this season. Obviously, we've drawn twice with you lot and Sunderland. Yeah, that was our first draw in ages. Now, the narrative is with a lot of fans, and I'm going to cook today, brother. And it's not cooking you, but I'm going to cook a lot of my fans, yeah, and a lot of rivals, because what I'm seeing now is City are playing well, but all the Man City cheerleaders are out now. All the Man City cheerleaders are out. Arsenal can't do no good now. We're still going to be there and thereabouts, my brother. Yeah, I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, we will learn from that Sunderland game, but to say that we're going to drop hella points against Spurs and Chelsea, obviously we've got Bayern Munich in between that, yeah. I don't believe that. I believe that I believe that we beat Spurs, and I believe that we beat Chelsea. You have to remember, yeah, we whipped Chelsea when we played them, bro. Stamford Bridge is our ground when we go there, brother. They ain't beaten us since 2021. They haven't beaten us since 2021. So this ain't no collapse all of a sudden now in our season now, yeah. This ain't a thing of like, oh, City are 4 points behind, yeah. Everyone be shook now. No. You know how I get on my thing, Onome, yeah. You know how I talk, yeah. Obviously, I said, and big up to BBK in the building, yeah. Obviously, I said this is nasty November, innit? Because it could be nasty November for us. So I get it. However, the game we were supposed to win on Saturday, we didn't. You know. But if I'm gonna draw a game, I'll rather it against them than Spurs, because Spurs scoring 2 goals on my head top and being the first team for us to concede against, that would have hurt even more. But it is what it is, you know. We drew the game, felt like a loss, 2 points dropped. I hear it, but as far as I'm concerned, the title race is warming up right now. What you got to say to that?
It's 11 games. People are forgetting that it's 11 games. People are talking title race. It's 11.
People are talking trebles, bro. I'm hearing man saying trebles and quads.
No, I'm not getting carried away to say trebles and quads, but
no,
I feel like
about my team, brother. People are saying we're winning
your team to win trebles.
This is what people are saying about my team, bro. Our fans.
I don't know about that. I mean, I feel like
I can play you something now if you don't believe me.
I feel like Arsenal are obviously having a blinder this season. They're having a good season. They've got a few injuries now, but these players are coming back. Do you understand? It's just that as they go along now, what's happening now is,
show my boys their talks.
And I can't say that just after 1 game, but teams are obviously trying to study them to see how do we play against Arsenal, where where it's happened to us in the past, where teams are like, how do we play against City? And then one team or two teams come and show them something, and they believe that, okay, this is how you play against City. You press them high, blah blah blah. And obviously we had the keeper situation and whatnot, right? For me, I feel like you guys are obviously going to be there. It's between us and you, to be honest. But I just feel like these next 4 fixtures, I don't see a way that you get 12 points in these next 4 fixtures are difficult fixtures. I don't see a way you get 12 points.
Who's the
4 wins in a row.
Who's the 4 fixtures? Who's the 4 fixtures that we got? Hold on.
You got Spurs at home. Spurs at home.
Yeah.
Chelsea away.
Yeah.
Then you got Brentford at home.
At home, yeah.
I think at home. Check. I think at home.
At Emirates.
I think so. Check. And then you got Villa away. You got Villa away.
Okay, let me see.
That's the 4 fixtures.
Let me see. Okay, so Spurs, Bayern Munich, obviously in the Champions League, Chelsea, Brentford, and Villa. I'll tell you something right now, yeah. The only team that concerns me out of all of those teams is Chelsea. I don't fear Villa. I know you lot got popped by them. I don't fear. Obviously, Bayern Munich's a massive.
It's not about us getting popped by them. It's Villa away. That's always that's been a difficult fixture for you guys.
But I don't believe that we lose to them, bro. I think we go to Villa and I think we pop them. I think we beat them.
Do you think you get 12 points out of these 4 fixtures? Okay, let me put it this way. Let me put it this way. Hold on. Let me put it this way. And I'm asking the chat as well, yeah? If you look at Arsenal's fixtures and City's fixtures, yeah?
City's got the kind of fixtures. We know that.
Who would you say is more than likely gets 12 points out of these 2?
Hold on, who have you got actually? Who have you got? What fixtures?
We've got Newcastle, Leeds, yeah. I think Sunderland in there.
And Fulham
and Sunderland.
Yeah.
Sunderland at home.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know what? Out of all the fixtures, obviously you will be the favourites to get all the points, in it. But
yeah,
it is what it is, isn't it? That doesn't mean
that's what I'm saying. This next 4 games tells you what we have here in terms of the title race. So it either gets closer in terms of, say, 2 points in or 1 point, or we go above you. That's what's going to happen. But I don't think we're going to go further from you. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Do you know what? The way games are going on in this Premier League, bro. Yeah. Just what AFC always says. There's no easy game. So me saying, yeah, that we're going to pop this team, we're going to pop that team. Yeah. There's no guarantee, and there's no guarantee for you guys. I know you guys are on a rich vein of form, but there's no guarantee for you guys as well. Do you know what I mean? Because you have to counter in. Maybe you don't win a game and you might draw a game, and drawing a game, you know, that can be as bad as a loss at times as well. Mm-hmm. So, bro, do you know what? It's one of them ones, yeah, where I get where you're from. You've done the thing before, you've won it and all that kind of stuff like that. Yeah, but I've got 3 years. This will be the 3rd year, yeah, where we go round to round, yeah. And if no Arsenal fan has no pain from that and cannot be angry about that and wanna win this league from that, yeah, then I don't know what these people want in my team, bro, because we are actually in the driving seat right now. I know 4 points isn't a lot of points. I know in the 4 points is a lot of points, but we're still in the driving seat. So we should be going into each game with the intention of winning each game. Do you understand? No matter how hard it is, I don't care if I'm playing Spurs. I don't care if I'm playing Chelsea. I don't care if it's Caicedo. I don't care if it's Brentford's. Villa, I don't care. We should be going in with the intention of, listen, forget about City, take City out of the equation. Yeah, yeah, we need to concentrate on what we do week to week, not on what City are doing. Do you understand? Because you're not watching what we're doing. You're going and you're playing your games and you're winning your games. You weren't thinking about us when you played Liverpool yesterday. No. We're here having talks about, oh, I hope these men draw, drop points. Why are Arsenal relying on you, man? We shouldn't be relying on you and Liverpool. We shouldn't be doing that. So if any Arsenal fans in my chat and they want to do the pussy thing, yeah, sorry, I'm gonna gun any man in my chat today. Don't care if you unsubscribe for me, whatever. Yeah, if you man want to do the cheerleading thing for Man City, yeah, then get out my chat, because at the end of the day, yeah, we should be Arsenal. We should be like 3 years of hurt. We're not having it. We're not having it. And yes, we have got players coming back from injury, which is a good thing as well. But as BBK said as well, and I was with BBK in his stream today. Yeah, big up to BBK, my guy. Yeah, it boils down to the players and the manager. Do you understand? Yeah, we drew that game on Saturday because we were farting about. We didn't bring on enough players to see out the game.
Yeah, but you had kids on the bench, bro.
Brother. MLS is not a kid, bro. Yeah, that guy's played how many games? He's played a lot of games now, bro. He's a physical
Kelly, I doubt was the change you needed.
No,
to come and change what?
You bring him into midfield, yeah, he's gonna listen, he's a physical brute, you know. And sometimes, no, hear me out now. Hear me out.
We could argue that one.
Hear me out on me, because listen, I let you talk a lot of the times, but I need to say what I've got to say, yeah. When you're in a situation at times, yeah, in a game like that, and you've got 4 or 5 minutes to go, yeah, you might have to bring on someone, yeah, that is good with the ball, tied with the ball, yeah. So you might say that Ethan's a kid, yeah, but he's not a kid, brother, yeah. My man's got tech. So you know what, yeah, if you give a man the ball like that and he runs it into the corner, you're gonna have to foul him.
No, Waneri I agreed to bring on, but not Lewis Skelly.
No, but Skelly is physical, bro. That's what I'm saying. Skelly is physical. He's gonna take a man out. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. Yeah, he's gonna do the physical thing. Marino, if you watch the game, yeah, his legs were gone. At least with MLS, you're gonna give it. You know what I mean? He's gonna give you a little bit of something. Yeah, you got Nkapie, our left back or centre back. Physical. We're playing against a physical team in Sunderland, you know, bro. Them man,
but who doesn't Nkapie come on for? Because I don't think he gets more physical than Gabriel and
Calafiori is not good as good defensively as Nkapie, in my opinion. He's good.
Nkapie is not a left back, is he? He's a centre back.
He can play left back as well.
Okay.
He can play left back and centre back. Actually, he's good at both. He's very good at both. So there were things that we could have done in the game to see out the game. Yeah. Typically, and if we were to compare the two teams, Pep probably goes on and wins that game. Do you understand? Big difference. So I hear it.
Because you guys have players out, though. You got to admit you've got 5 of your attackers out right now.
Yeah, we've got a lot of players out.
If you had Odegaard, Gyökeres, what's his name? Who else is out? Gabriel Jesus is out. Who else? Havertz is out. Like them 4 players, add them 4 players, at least maybe 2 of them will be starting, and then you have another 2 on the bench. So you got some firepower to bring on. But when you look at your bench, you had Lewis Skelly, you had Waneri, and you had Darwin, right? As your
Harriman guy, that Anus, that striker, that young striker we got.
The kid, didn't he? The kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'll tell you something. You bring on a Dalman for Saka, yeah, because Saka looked mash up.
He scored.
On a Dalman, huh?
Saka scored.
I'm not talking about him scoring. He looked mash up towards the end of the game. He was giving the ball away, bro. Yeah. Listen, Saka's my dog, yeah, and he's from my ends, yeah, and I know the relationship, yeah, but towards the end of the game, he was knackered, bro. Yeah. And there was a time where he had the ball and he just gave it away. And you're like, what's going on, brother? It was just inviting pressure on us. We needed to bring someone that could, as I said, had a little bit of tech. And Dalman, you know, Dalman's got to run it into the corner, yeah, because Dalman's techie, yeah. Have you seen Dalman play?
Yeah, of course. But he's 15. It's 15.
Brother, forget about 15, bro. Yeah, my man's had up Joe Linton before, you know, brother.
I know, but he's 15.
Joe Linton before. It doesn't matter whether he's 15. Forget about. Hold on. You want to talk about 15? Yeah. Who's this brother on your left hand side? What's his name? I know he might be 8, 6, 17, 18 now. Who's the guy on your left hand side? What's his name? Your left back.
Our left back.
Yeah.
Nico O'Reilly.
Yeah. How old is he?
He's 22.
Is he 22?
Yeah, brother.
I thought he was 18 or something. I thought he was
check. I might be wrong. Check. He's not 18.
Nick O'Reilly, yeah? I'm sure he's younger than that.
He just came up late. He's actually like one set of two or three, bro. He's actually 2 or 3 sets below Phil Foden.
20 years old. But still.
20. Okay, 20. Yeah, 20. But he's a brute. Have you seen him? He's a brute, bruv. He's
massive.
Brother, he's tall. And you know what it is as well? He's now being trained to be aggressive. Like, so basically, Vardio has got hold of him, and Vardio is literally pretty much mentoring him in that left back position. And he's literally like very, very aggressive. He's one of the most aggressive players in our teams when he goes for tackles.
Yeah, he's good.
He don't hold back.
Do you see Salah didn't want
you see that? You see that? Yeah, you see that? That's the difference between him and Rico Lewis. Where Rico Lewis is small or whatnot.
He's not as aggressive.
Gets pushed off the ball or whatnot. Do you know what I mean? Salah will just shoulder Rico Lewis and it will go flying. Where this guy's on top of Salah. But back to your point, I just think like the injuries showed against the Sunderland game because you had no firepower to bring on. Substitutes change games.
Listen, I understand that. I do understand that, but you can't go through each and every season, bringing up injuries. We have to have a way to win games and to see out games, bro. It's not like we had 20 minutes to go, We had 4 or 5 minutes to go, my brother. And some players, sometimes you've got to test players, And you know what? If you test the players and then we concede, then you know what? At least we tried. I didn't watch the end of players. Huh?
I didn't watch the end of the game because I got pissed off when you scored your second goal, so I turned it off. So it was later on. I'll be honest. I'll be very honest with you. It was later on. I saw it's 2-2, and I'm like, oh shit, I missed a good game, right? So did he not try to park the bus? Because even the mighty City came to your home and 1-0 down. We parked the damn bus. We threw in 2 more defenders. We tried to park the bus. You scored 1-1.
Yeah, brought on a centre back, Mosquera. We tried to. We tried to. There's a difference. Yeah, we tried to defend, to be honest, and it just obviously there was a few errors as well leading towards that goal as well. Zubimendi missed the header. The keeper came out when he should have just stayed on his line. He probably saves that if he stays on his line. Gabriel as well. So there was a few mistakes. Yeah, there was a few mistakes in that goal, but that could also lead to, tiredness as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, players being leggy as well. Play the Champions League
because they're playing a lot of games and they play
a lot of games.
What I noticed about City yesterday is we looked fresh, like it was the second or third game of the season.
Crazy.
The freshness I saw in these players in November, I'm thinking, okay, even when you look at the team, a lot of these players haven't even played much this season. Cherky hasn't played much, so he's obviously fresh. Just like Bernardo's been in and out of the team, hasn't played much. You understand? Gonzalez has had rest as well when Rodri's been back or whatnot. You understand? Like he picked up an injury as well. Obviously, what's his name? Midfielder, our midfielder that I was playing before, he was on the bench. Do you understand?
Reinders
was on the bench. The only player that's really played a lot of games there is Vardio. No, it's actually Vardio started off late. Vardio was injured at the beginning of the season. It's Haaland that's played a lot of games. And Doku has had rests most times as well. Phil Foden has had rest. So we look fresh. And this goes back to conversations we've been having a long time. We've been having this conversation for a long time now. When I say to you, like, if you look through the City team over the years, there is not 2 or 3 players or 4 players who play 38 games for us. If you look for the Arsenal team, there is about 5 or 6 players who play 35 and more starts every season. And that is a lot.
That's what Rodri used to do, though, isn't it? Rodri used to play like every single game, innit, before.
Rodri used to play, obviously, and look what happened to Rodri.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Rodri used to play every single game. Do you understand? But my point is, it gets tiring because do you remember when we used to go for every competition and use strong squads for every competition?
Yeah.
We can't do that no more because there's more games now to play. So that's why now we've actually, like, it's obvious now that we use second, like, players that are not, have not been playing and a bit of academy to play Carling Cup. We've sacrificed that one now to go for the other ones. Where before,
What? Oh no, you haven't. You're still in the Carling Cup.
yes, no, I'm saying we sacrifice, like, we don't use, like, Haaland wasn't even in the squad when we went for Carling Cup. Do you understand?
You got Marmoush though. You got Marmoush that can play that.
That's what I'm saying. So players that are not playing. Obviously, our squad is strong
You got a
regardless.
strong squad as well. You've got probably the best squad in the league with us.
No, you have.
No, bro. When we
Everybody knows. Everybody says you have.
Yeah, but come on, bro.
Think about it. You got two players for every position right now that could be playing first team. You do. Your number 10 position, you got Eze now that's coming for Odegaard as well. Like,
I don't think Norgard starts over Zubamendi, to be honest.
No, that, yeah, but if you had to play Norgard, you play him and he won't look out of place too tough.
That's debatable, my bro. That's debatable.
Debatable. But those are your squad players. Like, that's a better squad players than a Nelny, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
than Cedric the Entertainer.
Yeah.
So you've kind of upgraded your squad players a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You've upgraded that. You've got Eze, who is a starter. Do you understand? Who's actually competing to start. You got Gyökeres, you got Havertz, who's obviously still gonna come, and you got Gabriel Jesus, who's yet to come as well. That's probably gonna come and be one of your wingers now because he loves playing in the wing.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Right. So you do have a good balance in your team, just like we have. We have a good balance as well. You know, the difference is our youth team players, our academy players are actually first team players now. So Oscar Bob can come in and start anytime.
Crazy.
O'Reilly starts anytime.
He's playing games, isn't it? O'Reilly's playing games.
Of course. Rico Lewis, obviously we know what Rico Lewis is about. You understand? So those three players who are academy players, all of a sudden are now like proper first team players that if they do well in training or doing better, they'll start. Like we got there. What's that?
What's the point of having squad depth if Arteta doesn't use it? Norgard was on the bench that game.
That's a question you're gonna have to take over with the manager. You understand? That's a question. That's a question he has to answer. Do you understand? But you say what's the point if Arteta doesn't use it? My question to you is, he didn't have the squad depth to use against Sunderland because they were all injured.
No, they wasn't. Norgard was on your bench.
Go to your bench. Tell me who's your bench. Go to your bench.
I'm telling you. Okay, let me tell you who's on the bench, bro.
Go to your bench. Tell me who's the bench.
Let's have a look. Hold on. Where's the lineup? Hold on, lineups. So substitutes, yeah. We've got a £50 million Ben White on the bench. Yeah, I forgot about him. Christian Mosquera, he can play first team as well. Nkapie, another defender.
3 defenders.
Kepa, obviously a goalkeeper.
Okay,
Norgard, midfielder.
Okay.
Ethan, we know is a 10 midfielder. Dauman, Skelly as well. He can play. Well, he doesn't play in the midfield, but he can if needed.
And that other young kid.
Yeah, Harriman, Anoush. Yeah.
Okay, so that's enough. Hold on. Sorry, out of all the players you mentioned squad depth. Out of all the players you mentioned, right? Yeah. The attacking, so the attacking squad depth of that now is nothing. A 15-year-old, a 17-year-old or 18-year-old, if Wineri, another youth team player that just come through, and Skelly. Yeah. That's the 4 you had,
brother. We're playing Sunderland. We're not playing Man City, brother. Do you understand? We're not playing Man City, Liverpool.
I know, but when you need someone to. But when you need someone to come and change the game a little bit, you don't have that there. The squad depth is not there. All you had to bring on was defenders to shut shop. Now, he's supposed to obviously lock that game down. Like, he's supposed to make sure that, okay, cool, we get the victory, right?
Yeah, third one.
That's what we're talking about. You went 2-1 up. So when you went 2-1 up, a bit of game management by the players as well, because the players have to manage the game as well. Because I don't know if you noticed, Bernardo was literally a manager on that pitch. There was a time when Liverpool was pressing us. The ball got to Bernardo and he just kicked it for throwing out of play so we can get a breather.
Look at that experience.
Bernardo's experience is crazy. He's like, he kicked out of play and everybody could get a breather. We can reshape again. Because at that point the pressure was too much.
Yeah.
He just got, because thing is, the old Bernardo or the inexperienced player in another team, where he got that ball, I don't know if you remember the action, where he got that ball, he could have tried to run out with it. Liverpool could have nicked it again from him and pressured us and then probably scored. But he just booted it out for a throw-in, right? In Nigeria, they say anywhere Belefis, right? He just booted it out for a throw-in and everybody could regroup again. Before Liverpool could even go get the ball, whatnot. We pushed up, we got the shape right again. Yes, sir. So in-game management, the players themselves have to manage the games.
Yeah.
You have to have leaders that manage the games. Arteta can't do it all on this from the sideline.
Well, we've got players like Rice, I suppose, in the team.
Okay, get them to talk then. They need to talk. Rice need to call people in and say, guy, hey, listen, sit in. Don't go nowhere. Sit in. I need you to sit in. Rice needed to go alongside what's his name?
Marino.
No. Zubimendi.
Zubimendi.
The coach don't need to tell Rice to do that when the pressure's coming like that. Rice needs to go alongside him, sit in there, and then pull Eze and say, just in front of us. Just in front of us. Do you understand? You cannot tell me that Arteta is now going to be pissed off at Rice. Say, Rice, why did you go sit next to it? It's game management. He needs to manage what he sees on the pitch as well. Yeah. When the manager recognizes that, the manager sees it, the manager trusts his players as well to go and do the business. The manager trusts his players to go out there and perform. So what sometimes the manager can't pick up, because don't forget, it's loud as well. You think his voice gets heard all the time? You don't think Arteta's Rice, come and let me talk to you. Doesn't fucking hear. It's loud. Did you see how loud Sunderland Stadium was?
Yeah, it's mad.
So do you think Arteta's voice is getting heard by Calaferi on the far side?
Nah.
Do you think Arteta's voice is getting heard by? So Arteta can't do everything there. So that's why he has like the leaders on the pitch to manage the game in
Saka's our captain, by the way. Yeah, Saka's our captain as well. And
yeah, Saka is your captain.
But he's not a vocal captain.
There's different. We've established before. There's different types of captains. There's captains like Vincent Kompany who will drag everybody. There's captains like Robin Diaz who will drag everybody. But there's captains like Kevin De Bruyne who doesn't say a word. Yeah,
but just leads by example.
Do you understand? There's captains like Bernardo Silva. He talks small, but you just see him running. And if he's running, you're gonna run with him.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So yes, Saka is the captain, but he doesn't need to be shouting everywhere. He's one of the ones that leads by example. He scored a goal. Do you understand? We know what he does, what he brings to your team anyway.
Good finish.
Do you understand? So the likes of Rice and them man there needs to control the thing in there. Look at the game and go, right, these people are pressuring us. With 2-1 up, with 4 minutes to go, you've put in an extra defender in there. Wright sits next to that man there. Like, no more attacking. There's no shame, you know. I've seen Pep Guardiola at Burnley.
Brother, the thing is, we did have the shape, but we just didn't have the physicality. Marino was that man that was supposed to sit in with Zubimendi and Rice. And what happened is Marino didn't have the legs. And he looked like he weren't up for it. He looked like he couldn't bust the gut towards the end. So come on, bro, man. We've gone 8 games or whatever without conceding goals, bro. Yeah, we've only conceded 2 in how many games? Yeah, it's not just this game. Yeah, do you know what I mean? That we've not been managing on the pitch. Yeah, something obviously didn't go as planned yesterday, and this is what happens, bro. Sometimes these things happen in games, you know what I mean? But it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world, bro. You know what I mean?
It's a decent result away from home at the end of the day.
Yeah, man. So anyway, what was I gonna say, man? Who's your next game after the break?
Newcastle,
yeah. Yeah, that's a 3 points as well. So how you feel? Obviously, you're saying like you're gonna win the league and stuff like that, and I hear it now. I hear it from you. You're saying Liverpool are totally out of the race right now.
I think
but things can change in football, right?
Things can change. Things can change for sure, but I can't see Liverpool going so great from now to the end of the season to challenge, because
not even with Isak and Wirtz maybe picking up the
Wirtz has not been performing. Wirtz has been
brother. What's going on with this guy?
the physical demand. The thing is, I can't even. I don't even want to say the physical demand because I know obviously everybody's going to point at the physical demands of the Premier League or whatnot. But you can't tell me that Germany is not physical too. That people don't touch him. That he's not playing PlayStation. Do you understand? Like people get next to him, people touch him, but maybe the pace of the Premier League, probably. You know what I mean? Something's not quite clicked just yet. Do you understand? Something's not quite clicked. But what people need to understand is when it was at Bayern Leverkusen, right? They built the team around him, so every ball kind of goes to him, goes through him, comes to him. When he demands the ball, he gets it from anywhere he wants to get the ball. Is the same argument when they argued about Jack Grealish at Aston Villa and they're giving him ball all the time. There is something in that when the team is kind of built around you. The reason why Haaland is scoring so much goals right now is because we're playing direct and we're making sure that, right, guys, get the ball to Haaland. Czech even said it. Czech was like, my job is easy. I just get the ball to Haaland and my job is done.
Yeah. You
understand? So it looks like the team is built around Haaland for once now, where before we're doing that tiki-taka, pass. Now we're not the passing team anymore. So if we're not the passing team anymore, we're obviously going to use Haaland's strength.
We're a little bit of a passing team. I want to
we
say
are. I mean that
second goal. Was it the third goal?
The first goal was at the end of the 15 passes. Everybody touched the ball. You don't want to call us a passing team. That's up to you. But it was 15 passes. Every man touched the ball, innit? So
no, I didn't say you're not a passing team. I said you are.
I'm saying we're not a passing team. Like that's what everybody's saying. That we're not a passing team so much, but we're not so much a passing team like before. But we're using Haaland's strength now even more now. Do you understand? That's why we're going direct, quicker. We're getting the ball back to front a lot quicker. So you see that the Phil Fodens and the Cherky breaking the lines. As soon as they get the ball and they turn, the next pass is Haaland. Bruv, I heard Haaland say these words out of his mouth. This Robocop said, I have been caught offside 18 times in 3 years I've been at City.
18 times.
This Robocop said, I have been caught 18 times offside since I've been at City for 3 years.
That is
over 100+ games. He's been caught offside 18 times.
People need to understand, if you play.
That's what I'm about to explain that to people. You need to understand when my man has got a stat like that in his head, he's a madman. When my man is asking the PR team or whoever team to say, give me the stats of how many times I've been caught offside, I want to know. He's a madman because some strikers just run offside. Okay, I'll get the next one. Offside, I get the next one. In the game, they get caught 3, 4, 5 times offside. 18 times in 3 years.
Bomber Clark, that's madness, bro.
18 times in 3 years, bro. Do you know how many games he's played in 3 years?
Is that correct? Is that factual? Yeah,
that's what he said in his last interview, the Champions League interview. He said he's been caught 18 times in 3 years.
And the thing is, he's playing Champions League,
bro,
FA Cup.
Bro, he's played 107 Premier League games, 99 goals, yeah. And obviously, if you add the Champions Leagues and whatnot, he's played about maybe 160, 170 games, right? Or 150 games, right? 18 times. Bro.
That's crazy, bro.
That's less than entire Premier League season.
That's brother. That's mad,
and it's quicker and he's getting 1v1 all the time. Because he's starting a yard or 2 yards behind because he knows I'll beat you for pace anyway. He ain't getting caught offside.
He's deceptive, innit? People don't think Haaland's that quick, but he's
very quick.
He's lightning, innit?
He's very quick. But I think Darren Bent described it perfectly. He said, why did the bomb of defenders look like they were running in quicksand when they were chasing them?
Like they were running backwards, yeah?
Bruv, they were running backwards, bruv. And I looked at him thinking, are you guys running? Because Haaland, the ball is bouncing. He heads the ball down. He takes a touch. The ball's still bouncing. Why are you guys not catching up?
Brother,
he's got stats like that in his head, right? It's crazy. Where you got strikers just like, 2 or 3 games minimum offside. 2 or 3 games, like 2 or 3 offsides in a game. So he's got crazy stats in his head. But I just think now everyone wants to talk about us now. I mean,
yeah. Of course.
everyone wants to talk about us now
because they're gonna talk about you because you had a year off. This, I mean, the body of work before that is crazy, isn't it? So, everyone's saying that you're back now, isn't it? But all it takes, bro, is like a few draws, a loss. I don't know. I can't see it though. I can't personally see it. Well,
I can't see it. Not the form we're in. Not the form we're in. I think teams are starting to.
Haaland, and I don't want to wish this on anyone. If anything happens to him, you man struggle. You man are gonna struggle. I don't think you man are gonna be the same.
That's what they're all saying. But these other players. I'm not saying we're not going to struggle, but what I'm saying is they're all saying that, but these other players are starting to score goals now.
Yeah.
They're starting to score goals now. Do you understand? There's goals all over the team now. Do you understand? Everybody's scoring now.
A couple goals.
Midfielder's scoring now. Phil Foden scored a couple now. Cherky's scored, and Doku's now scoring. Do you understand? There's a few.
I think is a real bonus for you because I heard that. Yeah, go on.
And don't forget Marmoush as well. If Haaland's out, Marmoush comes in. It's not a bad replacement. It's not going to score like Haaland. Nobody scores like Haaland in the league. Do you understand?
Yeah, he starts for a lot of teams, Marmoush.
That's what I'm saying. So Marmoush comes in, right? And if Marmoush, but the thing is, Marmoush is not even the one that will come in to replace. It will be Cherky that kind of plays like a false nine kind of situation. That front line will be kind of just. Do you know what I mean? When Haaland is not there, it's usually Cherky that kind of plays force nine, giving that free roll. Do you know what I mean? Like that front line, I don't know who's playing where or what formation they're playing, to be honest with you. We've gone back to that now. We've gone back to that. They've got that free roll where all of them, as long as each player's feeling a position when they're running back or tracking back or whatnot, we're good. Pep is giving them the freedom to create, to work, as long as they're protected. So he's protecting them behind and he's giving them the role. Because if you look at the players, they don't have a defensive bone in their life. Foden can't defend. He can run back.
You say that, but you do see them track back and
try. They're present. They're present, but they're not like gonna be making tackles or whatnot. But they do track back. Like look, Salah yesterday, that was criminal. Leaving Bradley like that was criminal.
Yeah,
man.
Boy,
that was criminal.
Brother.
Do you know what I mean? Like it looks so bad. It looks so poor. It looks so much like I'm a luxury player. Now I don't know if Anslot told him to do that, but it really looked bad yesterday. Like this guy was getting caned.
Cooked.
Defenders were coming to help him. They weren't able to help him. Like
Doku was on demon time, brother.
Defenders came across to help him. They said, "Brad, I can't even help you, bro. Hold tight. I'm coming. Yeah, let me go get help. Let me go get help, Brad."
Did you see that time when he went?
Konate said, "Let me go get help." Then they brought Sabos like across. Sabos like said, "Brad, hold tight. I'm coming. Yeah, let me go get help." They all come in and they said, "Brad, hold tight. You'll be all right, son."
I don't even know what I'm laughing for. I should be vexed. He got this. I felt sorry for him. I'm like, oh my God, this is so embarrassing. Like, this boy has a father and a mother. Like, you're just disgracing him. And his mom and dad are probably in the stands watching their kid just, you know, them ones where you're watching your son get bullied and you can't even fight the kid because there's nothing you can do about it because you're an adult. You can't fight the kid. It's like, Doku was just, he was, players were bouncing off Doku. They hit him and they bounce. He's so strong. Oh, man.
There was one time when he pushed Bradley, he said, "Move, get out of the way." Bradley fell in his face in the 18-yard box. I'm like, whoo.
Brother, are you winning the EFL Cup or what?
EFL Cup?
Yeah, the EFL Cup. Yeah, Carling Cup.
That just depends on how fit and how the players that are not playing, how ready they are, to be honest, because that's what we're going to be using for it. So that's their competition. It's up to them it's up to them if they want to do something about it. The Rico Lewises and the Marmoush maybe and those kind of guys. It's up to them what they want to do. The Kusanovs, it's up to them what they want to do with the competition. That's theirs. That's not even anything. But I do know that we're getting 2 trophies this season.
What's the second trophy? Champions League?
I won the Premier League and the Champions League. I'm going for the juggernaut, bruv.
Yeah. Who can Bayern Munich might have Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich might have something to
Say something
They'll
about
have
that.
something to say. They'll have something to say. Yeah.
Yeah, they might have
But
something
guess what though? Guess what though? I've told you several times.
Mhm.
Our next manager is Vincent Company.
Yeah. We've spoken about this.
Everybody knows that, innit? Like the whole world knows that. The whole world knows that.
Champions, boy.
Huh?
If he wins the Champions, boy, that's just like
His CV is so high right now that he has to come back home. And you see, if Pep leaves in next year when his contract finishes and say, okay, I'm done, don't ever get it twisted. City, Pep is not going to leave unless the replacement is there.
Decent, yeah.
Yes, he's not going to leave unless the replacement is there. So if it's a Vincent Company, for example, you go like, yeah, cool. And Pep's going to leave and they're going to announce Vincent in it. Do you know what I mean? He's not going to leave because Pep is now building a team. It's not building a team. So Vincent comes and takes over this team. It's a long day for the league, bro. Because this guy is destroying German league.
You know what, brother? I'll be honest with you, yeah. I've never said what I'm going to win this season, innit? And I'm going to keep my cards close to my chest, innit? But I'm quietly confident, and I'm not going to say what in, but I'm quietly confident. And I do believe, yeah, that something's going to give this season. And if it doesn't, obviously, man's got to go in it. But I do believe that we will win something. I don't know what yet.
That's my question. If he doesn't win anything this season,
why are you asking me this question for? You know this. You know the answer to that already. You know the answer already. So I don't know why you're asking me this question. I've told you this answer so many times, brother. Don't even ask me that question because you know what my answer. Oh no, yeah. Keep him, man, for another 6 years. Nah, man. Nah. Because I've got a lot of people around me, yeah, and they're probably watching this stream as well. That obviously they like Arteta in it. They like what he's doing. You know what I mean, this season. And you know what he's doing? Listen, he's doing a half decent job. He's doing a decent job this season. The thing is, yeah, what I noticed, yeah, about my fans, yeah, is that if you praise something that we do well, or you praise what the manager does well, then you're seen as a top gooner. Yeah. If you like, do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cuss up the place and you know what I'm saying, like that, yeah. You're in with the boys, isn't it? But I've got my own mind, innit? So I don't care. You know what I'm saying? If I see Arteta do well, then I'm gonna say, brother, you done well. Do you understand? But if you do, ultimately, if you're rubbish, then you're getting cussed as well. And at this moment, I call this nasty November, but I don't believe this month that we're gonna mess up like people think, because people seem to forget, yeah. We've gone on a mad run, you know, since we drew to you. We've won every single game. Obviously, we drew against Sunderland. And I believe we're going to continue to do what we do, because
how many wins in a row have you gotten now before the draw?
Before the draw.
I think it's like 4 or 5, no?
Hold on. I think it's 6. Hold on. Let me see. So we played you. Hold on. So we played you. You don't want me to add cups in, just league?
No.
Okay, so Newcastle 1, West Ham 2, Fulham 3, Palace 4, Burnley 5. Oh, just 5. 5 wins. Yeah, 5 wins. So yeah, we got
I think you're at that junction now where this draw and the next 4 fixtures, you need to definitely dig in to go on the other side of it in terms of the winning side of it. Because if you come on this side of it, it's going to be a long day.
Yep.
Because you know how one draw or one defeat, or maybe you're drawing, and you need to take them draws to wins, and you go on the losses, and it's like, do you understand? So that draw now, for example, is like you're at a crossroad now where
we have to win
because of that draw. Not because of that draw, but the next 4 games on paper, like I was going to say, on paper, they're difficult games on paper. So
they're difficult than the previous games that we had. Not obviously.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So you kind of need to just go on the other side of it to say, you know what, start with
Sunderland beat Chelsea last week as well. You know,
I know
at their home.
Chelsea had that team though. Do you understand? They turn up when they want.
Yeah,
They turn up when they
play to
want.
the level of the other team, innit? They're like that.
Do you know what I mean? They turn up when they want. They turn up against the big team and they'll beat the big
Yeah.
team like 2-0, 3-0. And they'll go lose to Sunderland, they'll go lose to frigging Burnley or West Ham. That's why I don't take Chelsea serious in the top 4 title challenge or anything like that, because their defeats are there to come in front of them, kind of thing. They don't put away the small teams very well.
Do you think that's down to the players or down to the manager?
I have no idea what's going on at Chelsea, bro. I don't know. I don't know about that
They
team,
got
bro.
good players. They got good players there.
They got very good players, bro. Chelsea's got a bad boy squad. Do you know what I mean? They're replacing players for fun. I don't even know where these players are coming from, bro. They need to check. I think Chelsea's got like 35 players registered when it's supposed to be 25. I don't even know where they're getting these players from, bruv. They got Brazil internationals and them things there coming on, and Esteban and them players there. I don't know where they're getting them from, bruv. It's mad what's going on at Chelsea. Do you know what I mean? So so Chelsea's that team that they'll just turn up, but their core players are the core players in the Caicedo and whatnot. But the Cucurelas, they stand by the Reece James, they're in the team. Pedro Neto, Guy Nacho now performing. They've got firepower. So they'll turn up when they want to turn up. So for me, I think you need to start with Spurs and talk Spurs away and go, yup, we mean business. This is a mini tournament. These 4 games for both of us is a mini tournament.
Yeah.
There's no looking past these 4 games right now.
Yeah.
Play 1, go, 3 more to go, boys. Play 2, win it, 2 more to go, boys. If you win all 4, but because I'm saying to you now, both teams are not going to win all 4. Somebody's dropping points in these ones.
Yeah. I hear that. And
you know what I'm saying?
And the most likely team that everyone's looking at is Arsenal, obviously, innit?
That's what I'm saying. So it could be us, but what I'm saying is, in these next 4 games, both teams are not winning all 4.
You've got the easier fixtures, though, haven't you?
We've got the easier fixtures on paper.
They say easier fixtures. They say easier fixtures.
Because next week we could have gone to a difficult Newcastle if they were on good form. We could have gone to difficult Newcastle and lost or draw, and you could have beaten Spurs, right? And that's like, okay, cool. You know what? You've got 3 points. We've got 1. You can afford to draw. You can afford to draw 1.
In you saying that, though, yeah. Sometimes when you go to a team like Newcastle when they've lost like a couple of games, yeah. I'm not saying that Newcastle are going to beat you. They're going to want a response now, innit?
Of course.
They're going to want a response now because Eddie's under a bit of pressure now, innit?
Of course.
Eddie,
we're aware of it. We're aware of it.
Yeah, some of these people want him out and stuff like that. So I don't believe there's any really easy games in the Premier League. Bro.
It's not an easy game. It's not an easy game, but they can also want a response after losing to Man City. They're still going to want a response and need a response.
Yeah.
So they can respond after losing to Man City, not a problem. I'll back us all day now.
This is where the Sharks come, though. This is where these men do their damage, though. In March, this is where they do their damage. In March.
See, this is the same as about 2 or 3 seasons ago, right?
Yeah.
Where we're just
peaking.
We just behind your backside. You know, like when a dog is chasing you.
No, because we were like 9 points last time. I think 8-9 points before. This is only 4 points, brother.
Yes, but by the time you came to the Etihad, it was peak time.
Okay, yeah.
Do you understand? So that's what we're doing now. We're just like behind you. When you come to the Etihad, right, and it's 1 or 2 points in, it's problems.
Yes. Yep.
It's problems. Yep. So you still got. So we've done our hard task. Our hard task was to come to your ground. We've come to your ground. We're done with that now. We've got a draw. We're cool. We're going to our ground. So when you come to our ground now, we're gonna see where the league is at. If we're that 1-2 points in kind of thing, or if we're above you or whatnot. If we're above you, we're stretching it. But if we're 1-2 points in, that's a final. Do you understand? You're gonna now see. It's gonna be that again.
I don't even think that Anfield is anything for you guys now, unless Liverpool do a madness.
I think Slot has come and destroyed Anfield.
Really?
I think
that's the
feeling I've got. That's the feeling I've got. I feel like Slot has destroyed Anfield.
Bro, that's a big statement, you know, brother.
Big statement, isn't it? Big statement. Because even the season when Liverpool fell off, they didn't fall off at Anfield too tough. They fell off away from home.
Yeah. Yep. Anfield, they were solid, man.
Yes. Even that season when they fell off, they didn't fall off at Anfield.
Yeah.
They fell off away from home.
Yeah.
Now teams are coming to Anfield and believing. And it started
Bullying
with the
them.
first game of the season when Bournemouth went there. And Bournemouth,
Semenyo, yeah?
what? What? It's Anfield, you know. They ended up winning that game, but it was like, whoa, you trying to move to us at Anfield? What's going on here?
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Newcastle,
So I feel like
even
I feel like
Newcastle
Slot doesn't have the fear factor is not there. Van Dijk, bro. Talk to me about that leg that Van Dijk threw on the ball like yesterday. It does that a lot, you know.
What, the tackle?
No,
What?
the deflection.
What deflection? Oh, when when Gonzalez shot,
bro.
the Gonzalez goal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bro, you've seen Diaz defend. You've seen Stones defend. They will take that.
Yeah.
They will run towards that ball and they will try and block it proper. They will spread, put their arms down. Do you know what I'm saying? Van Dijk threw a little leg on the side. Come on, man. That's poor. That's poor.
Yeah. Proper poor, man. But
you know what I mean? So Van Dijk's not. It's not defending. And the thing is, see Van Dijk here. Van Dijk is not covering Konate. You know.
No, he's not.
He's like, Konate, hold that. I'm coming. Yeah. Let me get some help.
Yeah.
He's not helping him out. Konate is struggling big time. Van Dijk is not helping him out at all. Van Dijk is playing pretty football. There's no one hair that's coming off this ponytail. Not one hair, bro. Have you ever seen Van Dijk bushy hair when he has the ball?
Yeah, boy. Van Dijk's like 33 now, though. 32, 33.
He must own a gel company, bruv. Van Dijk hair never gets messy, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't help Konate out at all, man. It just leaves Konate to dry.
Did you see that game against Man United?
Yeah.
You get the ball and
it just leaves him to dry. As long as it's not his fault, he's cool.
Yeah, man.
Gakpo should have started that game.
Yep.
Gakpo should have started that game. You know what I mean? Take Verts out. It's Man City away from home. Gakpo should have started.
Because Gakpo scored against you last season, didn't he?
Gakpo will cause us problem down that left.
Yeah.
It will cause us problems.
Shout out to Arsto Stage as well, man. But listen, people, we're gonna wrap up, man. I know man's got to do his thing now. It's like an hour show. Hopefully we're back in the next couple of weeks, innit?
Yeah.
Where we're at, innit? Because I think, let's do something after maybe the Tottenham game and your first game back, innit?
Yeah, cool.
Show something. When you back? You back next week or
in a couple of weeks?
A couple of weeks, yeah. So wherever you are, we're trying to do a little something. But big up to all the chat and everything, man. It's a wicked chat today, man. As always, man. Do you know what I mean? I felt it was a little bit tense at the start, but you know what I mean, as we got into the chat and stuff, because it's tense, but it's war at the moment, man. The Sharks and the Cannons, brother. Do you know what I mean? We've been here before, innit? So it's like
we're friendly over here, man. It's not tense, but we're friendly.
Have you seen the thumbnail? Did you see the thumbnail, bro?
Our thing. Huh?
You see the thumbnail, innit? The war thing.
Yeah. We're just doing our thing, bro. we just doing our thing, man. We're just doing our thing. We're gonna hunt you down, though. But I did tell you, I did warn you. I did tell you, bro. It's between us and you. I told you from
his thing back, innit? He's got his. He's happy, innit?
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm not just blagging or talking because man tells you these things.
No. You've never told me in a season that I've known you, that you're not winning anything. You've never said, do you know what, Abs, man? I don't think we'll win anything. You've never told me that, even in your driest days. Because last season was peak for you. You have to admit that. But you still
we still went to the FA Cup final.
Yeah, and you still managed to get to third as well, innit? Is it third?
Still managed to get third. Well, we was 4 points behind you.
Yeah. So you still managed to do your thing even without Rodri as well. So yeah, brother, man. It's, do you know what? Listen, the league's not over yet. Do you know what I'm saying? There's a long way to go. There's a lot of games. I think there's going to be twists. I just as you said, you think Liverpool are out of it. All it takes, is a couple of games for us to mess up, and they're back in it again, bro. That's all it takes, bro. For
Yeah,
them, man.
but my thing is, I can't. The problem is, I can't see Liverpool not having a couple of games where they lose or draw again. They're not going to go clean now. They've lost too many games. In the first 11 games, they've lost 5.
But
They've
you man
lost
lost 3 games as well, you know. If you man lose a game as well, that's 4 games.
Yes,
you
but
man gonna lose a game. You man will lose a game.
You know what it is. You know what it is. Okay, so when you're losing, what happens is when you're losing these games, yeah,
it's better.
If you're losing these games and you're not within touching distance of that top person, that's where the problem is. Because Liverpool are 8 points from the top. 8 points from the top. Yeah, they're 8 points behind from you.
Wow. Okay, that's a big gap now. That's a big gap.
So you telling me you're gonna
chase as well, innit? They're not used to chasing.
And not just that, right? The 8 points from the top, right? So if they're 8 points from the top, it means that they have to go squeaky clean and expect you guys to drop that many points for them to come back in the title race. And I'm saying to you that there's no way Liverpool are not going to drop more points because teams are getting at them. Now teams are not fearing them.
Yeah.
Teams know that they're there for the taking. Look at what we did, bruv. Haaland was playing man marking against Virgil van Dijk, and they let Konate have the ball. Pep is not stupid. Pep's smart. Let Konate have the ball and Phil Foden is charging at him. And he gives the ball away.
With the ball, can he? He's not really good with the ball.
So Van Dijk might as well put a cigar out yesterday because Haaland was standing on him. Now you would think Haaland would want to play on Konate because Konate is the easier one to take on. No, that wasn't the tactic yesterday. The tactic yesterday was occupy Van Dijk.
Yeah.
So once you occupy Van Dijk is going to concentrate on you because you're Erling Haaland. You're the one that is going to want to focus on or whatnot. But we've got other players that can deal with Konate. Doku's on that side, so don't worry. Doku can deal with Konate. And then Haaland still ends up scoring anyway, even though Van Dijk was almost marking him. It's crazy.
True. Arsenal, Man City can also drop points. Yeah, we can also drop points as well.
Yeah, we agree with that. That's not a problem. But we're gonna drop points. But Liverpool gonna drop points as well. So it's a case of Liverpool gonna drop further. Yeah, when they drop points.
Liverpool, though, they don't draw games though. They just lose games. They don't draw. Yeah, they don't draw games. They just lose. If they're not
drawn this season. They just win or lose.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, my brother. But listen, people, make sure you slap up the likes, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and this is going to be a big show going forward, Sharks and Cannons, we out. Peace.